call him the most hated CEO in America. His name is Martin Shkreli, CEO of Turing Pharmaceuticals. Now, Turing is notorious for first obtaining regulatory approval to manufacture generic out-of-patent medicines with small enough markets to not be attractive for most pharmaceutical companies, and then jacking up the price as much as 5,000%. We're talking life-saving drugs like Daraprim, used to fight the effects of HIV or cancer, going from $13.50 a pill to $750 for each pill. Now, Shkreli has been arrested for charges of securities fraud. Prosecutors in Brooklyn, New York, accuse him of illegally taking stock from Retrofin, a biotechnology firm that he started, and then used that money to pay off debts in unrelated business dealings. What Shkreli is accused of doing is what's known as fraud. And it brings a quote to mind. This one is from famed economist John Kenneth Galbraith, who literally wrote the book on the Great Crash of 1929. In that book, Galbraith talks about how the good times help cover up fraud that we only see when the economy turns down. Here's how he puts it. In many ways, the effect of the crash on embezzlement was more significant than on suicide. Weeks, months, or even years may elapse between the commission of the crime and its discovery. At any given time, there exists an inventory of undiscovered embezzlement in, or more precisely, not in the country's businesses and banks. This inventory, it should perhaps be called the bezel, amounts at any moment to many millions of dollars. It also varies in size with the business cycle. In good times, people are relaxed, trusting, and money is plentiful. But even though money is plentiful, there are always many people who need more. Under these circumstances, the rate of embezzlement grows, the rate of discovery falls off, and the bezel increases rapidly. In depression, all this is reversed. Money is watched with a narrow, suspicious eye. The man who handles it is assumed to be dishonest until he proves himself otherwise. Audits are penetrating and meticulous. Commercial morality is enormously improved. The bezel shrinks. Well, folks, the bezel is now shrinking.